Welcome to Who Died Today America. Today we remember the incredible actors who have left us on this day. Their contributions to cinema continue to inspire, and their performances will always be cherished. As we reflect on their legacies, our thoughts are with their families and fans. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue honoring these remarkable individuals. Thank you for joining us in this tribute. Now let's begin.
Chris Jasper's genius shaped the sound of soul and funk for generations. As the driving creative force behind the Isley Brothers' transformation in the 1970s, his keyboard mastery and songwriting brilliance helped produce some of the most enduring hits of the era. From the smooth serenity of For the Love of You to the electrifying power of Fight the Power, his music spoke to the heart and soul of its listeners. Born in Cincinnati, Ohio, Jasper was drawn to music from an early age. Trained in classical piano, he brought a sophisticated touch to the Isley Brothers when he joined them in 1972 alongside Marvin and Ernie Isley. Together, they redefined the group's sound, merging funk, rock, and R&B in a style that left an indelible mark on the industry. Jasper's use of the Moog synthesizer set a new standard in funk music, and his songwriting played a key role in the Isley Brothers' biggest successes. After striking out on his own, Jasper continued to create music that resonated with audiences, leading the group Isley before launching a prolific solo career. His influence was recognized with his 1992 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2014. Chris Jasper's music will live on, stirring souls and inspiring future artists. His legacy is etched in every note he played, a testament to his boundless creativity and passion for the art he loved. The gentle power of Roberta Flack's voice could quiet a room, stir the soul, and evoke emotions that lingered long after the music faded. With her graceful artistry, she transformed simple melodies into timeless masterpieces, leaving an indelible mark on music history. On February 24, 2025, the world lost a legend, but her voice will never be silenced. Born in Asheville, North Carolina, Flack's extraordinary journey in music began with a classical piano scholarship at Howard University at just 15. She later made her way to Washington, D.C., where her performances at Mr. Henry's nightclub led to a life-changing discovery by jazz musician Les McCann. This moment set the stage for a career that would define elegance and soul in popular music. Flack gave the world unforgettable songs, including The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face and Killing Me Softly with His Song, both earning her consecutive Grammy Awards for Record of the Year. Her music broke barriers, blending pop, R&B, and folk with effortless sophistication. Beyond the stage, Flack was a dedicated humanitarian. Through the Roberta Flack Foundation and her music school in the Bronx, she championed music education and social causes. Even in the face of health struggles, she remained an inspiration. Upon hearing of her passing, Questlove simply wrote, "Thank you, Roberta Flack. Rest in melody." Indeed, her melody will continue to soothe and inspire, a gift to generations yet to come. Al Trautwig once said, "The best stories in sports aren't written by the athletes. They're told by the voices that bring them to life." For more than 4 decades, his voice was a trusted guide through some of the most unforgettable moments in sports history. Trautwig, a legend in broadcasting, passed away on February 23, 2025, at the age of 68, leaving behind a legacy that will resonate for years to come. Born in Garden City, South Long Island, he began his journey as a ball boy for the New York Nets and a stick boy for the Islanders before stepping into the broadcasting world. His career spanned everything from the NHL to the Olympics, earning him 28 New York Sports Emmys and 4 National Emmys. For over 30 years, he was the familiar voice of Knicks, Rangers, and Yankees coverage on MSG Network, becoming a staple in New York sports. Beyond his accolades, Trautwig was a mentor and a teacher, inspiring future generations of broadcasters. Alan Hahn called him a friend, but a mentor and a teacher, always willing to lend his expertise to those finding their way. MSG Networks honored his memory, stating, "Al was a staple of New York sports. He leaves behind one of the great legacies in broadcasting history." Al Trautwig's passion for sports and storytelling will never fade. His voice may have gone silent, but his influence will echo across arenas, stadiums, and airwaves for years to come. Acting is not about pretending. It's about finding the truth in every character you play. John Lawlor embodied this philosophy throughout his remarkable career, bringing depth and authenticity to every role. Best known for his performances as Supervisor Leonard Marsh in Phyllis and Headmaster Stephen Bradley in The Facts of Life, Lawlor left an indelible mark on television. His roles, though sometimes brief, resonated with audiences and showcased his ability to bring warmth and authority to the screen. Beyond his sitcom success, he appeared in films like Wyatt Earp and S.O.B. and guest starred in a wide range of television classics, from The Rockford Files to Breaking Bad. His contributions extended beyond acting. Lawlor also worked as an assistant director on major films like Highlander and Excalibur, demonstrating his passion for the craft in every aspect of production. A proud Army veteran, he carried the discipline and commitment from his military service into his decades-long career in entertainment. Those who knew him best remember his kindness, love of storytelling, and devotion to his family, passions that included literature, theater, and his cherished horses. John Lawlor's presence will be deeply missed, but his legacy remains in the characters he brought to life and the countless people he inspired. His talent, generosity, and love for the arts will never be forgotten. Peter Navy Tuiasosopo brought strength, warmth, and a commanding presence to every role he played. His portrayal of E. Honda in Street Fighter made him a recognizable force in Hollywood, but his impact stretched far beyond the screen. Whether in action-packed films like The Fast and the Furious or the comedic world of basketball, Peter captivated audiences with his versatility and charisma. Born in San Pedro, California, he carried his Samoan heritage with deep pride, bringing authenticity and heart to every performance. Over 3 decades, he built a career defined by dedication, respect, and an undeniable screen presence that left a lasting impression. Beyond acting, Peter was a beloved husband, colleague, and friend. His kindness and generosity off-screen were just as memorable as his iconic roles. His passing at 61 due to heart complications has left a void in the entertainment world and in the hearts of those who knew him. Actor and friend Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa reflected on his legacy, saying, "Peter had a warrior's spirit and a heart of gold. He gave everything to his craft and to those around him. That spirit will live on through his performances and the many lives he touched." Peter Navy Tuiasosopo's legacy endures in the stories he told, the laughter he sparked, and the inspiration he provided. His presence may be gone, but his impact will never fade. Dennis Richmond dedicated his life to truth, integrity, and the people of the Bay Area. For 40 years, his steady voice and commanding presence made him a fixture in living rooms across Northern California, where he built an unwavering bond of trust with his viewers. His career at KTVU began modestly as a clerk typist in 1968, yet through determination and talent, he became one of the first African-American anchors of a major market newscast in 1976. Richmond was at the helm of some of the most significant moments in Bay Area history, from the 1976 Patricia Hearst trial to the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. His reporting provided clarity in times of uncertainty. Under his leadership, the 10 o'clock news became more than just a broadcast. It was the most watched source of news for countless families. Beyond the newsroom, Richmond dedicated himself to community service, championing causes like child abuse prevention and youth empowerment. His commitment earned him accolades, including the Humanitarian Award of Oakland, but his greatest reward was the trust and respect of those he served. Julie Hayner, his former co-anchor, reflected on his impact, saying, "He was a mentor, a leader, and most of all, a friend. His legacy will never fade." Survived by his beloved wife, Deborah, Richmond leaves behind a community forever shaped by his presence. His voice may be silent, but his influence echoes on. Olga James once said, "Music has a way of reaching the soul like nothing else." That belief guided her remarkable career as both a singer and actress, leaving an unforgettable imprint on the world of entertainment. Best known for her role as Cindy Lou in Carmen Jones, she brought depth and emotion to every performance, captivating audiences with her grace and unmistakable talent. Born in Washington, D.C., she developed a passion for music early, nurtured by a father who played saxophone and a mother who danced on the Chitlin circuit. She honed her skills at the prestigious Juilliard School of Music, where she studied opera and forged lifelong friendships with other great talents like Leontine Price. In addition to her film success, James lit up the Broadway stage in Mr. Wonderful alongside Sammy Davis Jr., and made television history with appearances on The Bill Cosby Show and the animated series C-Lab 2020. She was also a beloved partner in life and music, married to jazz saxophonist Cannonball Adderley until his passing. Her niece Janet Adderley shared, "Olga was a true legend, not just because of her talent, but because of her warmth and generosity." Her influence lives on through the many artists she inspired and the unforgettable performances she gave. Olga James's voice may have been stilled, but her music and spirit will resonate forever. Jan Shepard's career was defined by grace, talent, and an enduring love for storytelling. With a presence that lit up both the big and small screens, she captivated audiences in roles ranging from the heartfelt Betty Howard in The Clear Horizon to her memorable appearances alongside Elvis Presley in King Creole and Paradise, Hawaiian style. Her journey in Hollywood spanned more than 6 decades, with guest roles in classic television series like Gunsmoke and The Virginian. Whether portraying a devoted wife, a strong-willed frontier woman, or a leading lady opposite iconic stars, Jan brought depth and authenticity to every performance. Her ability to connect with audiences made her a cherished presence in American entertainment. Beyond the screen, Jan Shepard was deeply respected by colleagues, admired for her professionalism and genuine kindness. Following her passing, her son Brandon Boyle reflected, "She was a good one and will be dearly missed." Her influence remains woven into the fabric of Hollywood history, and though she has left this world, her performances will forever keep her spirit alive. Through every scene she graced, Jan Shepard touched hearts and inspired future generations, leaving behind a legacy that will never fade. Paul Thiel's talent reached beyond the screen and stage. He had a presence that made every performance unforgettable. His portrayal of Josh Avery in One Tree Hill resonated with audiences, bringing both authenticity and heart to a deeply personal story. From that breakthrough role to his powerful performances in projects like Fear Street Part 2, 1978, American Rust, and The Staircase, Thiel never failed to leave an impression. Born in Wilmington, North Carolina, Thiel's love for acting began early. At just 12 years old, he was captivating audiences in local theater productions. He refined his craft through training at the William Esper Studio and T. Schreiber Studio, developing a range that allowed him to take on both dramatic and lighthearted roles with ease. His career spanned film, television, and stage. But beyond the work, he was known for his warmth, generosity, and unwavering dedication. Despite facing a devastating battle with stage 4 neuroendocrine pancreatic cancer, Thiel continued to pursue his passion, completing projects like The Hunting Wives and Lily, both set for posthumous release. His fiancée, Emilia Torello, called him the most thoughtful, inspiring, driven, self-disciplined, loving man, a sentiment echoed by many who knew him. Paul Thiel leaves behind a powerful legacy, not only in the roles he brought to life, but in the kindness he shared with those around him. His light may have dimmed too soon, but his impact will shine forever. The audience always came first for Chuck Woolery. Whether guiding contestants through suspenseful game show moments or bringing people together on Love Connection, his charm and warmth made millions feel like they were part of something special. His passing at age 83 leaves behind a legacy of entertainment, faith, and connection. Born in Ashland, Kentucky, Chuck started his career in music before finding his true calling in television. As the original host of Wheel of Fortune, he set the standard for charisma in game shows. His tenure on Love Connection, Scrabble, Greed, and Lingo further cemented his status as one of the most recognizable and skilled hosts in the industry. Beyond television, Chuck was a man of deep faith and conviction. As a born-again Christian, he often credited his beliefs for guiding him through life's challenges, including personal losses. In his later years, he used his voice in conservative media, continuing to engage audiences with his opinions and insights. His friend and Blunt Force Truth co-host, Mark Young, shared, "Chuck was a dear friend and brother and a tremendous man of faith. Life will not be the same without him." Chuck Woolery is survived by his wife, Kristen, and family. His influence on entertainment, his vibrant personality, and his ability to bring joy into homes will forever be remembered. The screen may be dimmer today, but his impact will continue to shine. Michael Vallella's chilling performance as Russ Thorne in the Slumber Party Massacre set a new standard for psychological horror, making him an unforgettable presence in genre cinema. His ability to bring eerie subtlety to his roles left audiences captivated and unsettled, proving that true terror lies in restraint and nuance. Born in 1940, Vallella pursued acting with passion, carving out a path in Hollywood that spanned decades. Beyond his most well-known role, he left his mark in films like Love Letters, Gotham, Wild Orchid, and Wild Orchid 2, Two Shades of Blue, showcasing a range far beyond horror. Whether a deranged menace or a complex supporting character, Vallella had a talent for immersing himself completely in every part he played. Fans and colleagues admired his dedication to his craft, lauding not only his performances but his commitment to his characters. His daughter, Chloe Vallella, shared the heartbreaking news of his passing, prompting an outpouring of tributes from those who remembered his influence. Michael Vallella's presence in horror and beyond will continue to haunt and inspire. His performances remain timeless, ensuring that his legacy lives on with every new viewer who stumbles upon his unforgettable work. Breaking news of the day. News 1. John Goodman has amazed fans with his incredible weight loss transformation, proving that it's never too late to make lasting health changes. The 72-year-old actor, best known for his roles in Roseanne and The Big Lebowski, has shed over 100 pounds through a combination of mindful eating, exercise, and a commitment to long-term wellness. For years, Goodman faced health challenges related to his weight, including high blood pressure and mobility issues. Realizing the impact on his well-being, he decided to take control of his health. His approach wasn't about quick fixes or extreme dieting, but rather making consistent, healthier choices. A key component of his transformation was cutting back on processed foods and adopting a balanced diet rich in vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. He also focused on portion control and mindful eating, ensuring he maintained a sustainable routine. In addition to diet changes, Goodman incorporated regular exercise, including strength training and cardiovascular activities like walking and cycling. His journey wasn't just about physical health, it also led to increased energy, confidence, and a renewed passion for acting. Goodman's success story serves as an inspiration, showing that prioritizing health at any age can lead to life-changing results. With his commitment to wellness, the Hollywood legend continues to prove that lasting health transformations are possible with patience, discipline, and a positive mindset. News 2. The music industry is mourning the loss of record producer Irv Gotti, whose passing shocked fans and colleagues alike. Gotti's older brother, Chris Lorenzo, recently spoke out, shedding light on the circumstances surrounding his death and emphasizing the importance of health awareness. According to Lorenzo, Gotti suffered a major medical emergency on February 5th while spending time with friends. Reports indicate that he experienced a severe hemorrhagic stroke, a condition caused by bleeding in the brain. Lorenzo suggested that Gotti's health struggles were linked to his reluctance to seek medical attention, which made it difficult for him to manage conditions like diabetes. In past interviews, Gotti had openly discussed his efforts to improve his health, including dietary changes and adjusting to insulin treatments. However, Lorenzo believes that years of unhealthy habits took a toll on his younger brother. Surrounded by family and loved ones, Gotti's final moments were filled with heartfelt goodbyes. His funeral saw an outpouring of support from the hip-hop community, with artists such as Jay-Z, Fat Joe, J. Rule, and Ashanti paying their respects. While Gotti's impact on the music industry remains undeniable, his passing serves as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing health. His legacy as a visionary in hip-hop will continue to inspire future generations.